Hi everyone, this is Alan Rosinski of Metro Manhattan Office Space. Good afternoon. Welcome to the second episode of Weekly Commercial Deals in New York City. In these segments, I'm going to discuss notable commercial real estate activity in New York City from the last week. Thank you for your great feedback on the first episode. Please don't hesitate to make further suggestions. I'll try to accommodate them if I'm able to. And now, here are the deals that caught my attention. Let's begin with a year-old robotics startup called Viam. They just signed a 10-year, 54,000 square foot lease at 1900 Broadway. This represents the entire sixth floor of the 43-story Upper West Side tower. Ogden Cap Properties, the landlord, was asking $65 per square foot for this space. Now, at the moment, Viam is operating from a WeWork co-working location, but they plan on occupying their new offices by the middle of next year. 1900 Broadway has large open floor plates that offer lots of natural light. This was certainly a factor in the young tech firm's decision to lease the space. Take one look at Viam's social media and you'll see a hands-on workforce. You'll see engineers and tech workers developing software for mobile robots. Viam's employees are going to have lots of entertainment options being in the heart of Lincoln Center. They can get a hamburger at PJ Clark's or after-hour drinks at Bar Baloo. They can even have Michelin-starred dinners at Jean-Georges and Per Se. The deal again shows Manhattan remains a destination for young tech companies. It happens in the same week as Orchid Technologies' 100,000 square foot lease signing in downtown Manhattan. I've spoken a lot about how the information sector keeps growing in New York City, and I don't see that slowing down anytime soon. Meanwhile, Italian chocolate is coming to Midtown Manhattan. Venchi Chocolate will set up its New York headquarters at 16 West 36th Street. Kiami Windsor Management is leasing about 3,500 square feet of office space to the 150-year-old confectioner. Some of Venchi's most famous delicacies are a hazelnut chocolate wedge they've made since 1876 and the Cremino, a 3-layer cream candy. Needless to say, these treats cost significantly more than a Hershey bar. Venchi already has several Manhattan shops, including a location in Flatiron's Italy Market and another on Bleecker Street in the West Village. You can also buy their sweets at Bergdorf Goodman. Venchi plans to open 25 New York shops in the next 4 years. The company is backed by an Italian state-controlled lender. This deal with Windsor is a starting point for their New York City expansion. 11 West 36th Street is a 13-story pre-war office building located near 36th and 5th Avenue. This makes it easy to get to from Penn Station, Grand Central, and the Port Authority bus terminal. If chocolate isn't your thing, the property also hosts a location of the popular pub Clinton Hall. The property is also located a stone's throw from Pain Quotidien, which I love. They have about the best pain raisin this side of Paris. Venchi ended up signing a 3-year lease for this location. Venchi is not the only Italian company making commercial real estate news. The hosiery and swimwear brand Calzedonia signed a 10-year, 5,500 square foot lease at 97 Fifth Avenue. This deal includes ground level and basement space. Calzedonia specializes in bold print socks, stockings, and leggings. They also sell swimsuit that would fit on a Naples beach. The lease marks Calzedonia's third Manhattan deal in 4 years. They opened a Midtown flagship store in 2017 and a Soho location in 2018. Now they're expanding to Flatiron. 97 Fifth Avenue, which TA Enterprises manages, is on 17th Street and 5th Avenue. Calzedonia will be leasing the corner storefront previously occupied by Aldo. It will join other fashion brands on the same block, including Zara, Bonobos, and Banana Republic. 2 boutique Italian brands have signed substantial leases in the same week. That's pretty significant. After 18 rocky months for retail, these deals demonstrate the continued appeal of Manhattan-based addresses to international brands. Moving on from Italy, let's look on the other side of the Alps to Switzerland, where a high-end shoemaker signed a new Manhattan lease. Majordome is set to open its first U.S. store at 485 Madison Avenue. The space is 1,000 square feet. Les Majordome began operations in 2012, producing men's shoes and leather goods. They currently have 3 Swiss stores. For the company's American debut, they've set their sights on Madison Avenue's luxury shopping corridor. This district has seen its share of store closings during the COVID lockdown, but it seems to be coming back. July alone saw 55 ground floor retail openings on Madison Avenue. Les Majordome's lease is one more sign of renewed life. The Swiss company will fit well with its high-end neighbors, including luxury watchmakers Bremont and Seiko. Simply put, there appears to be a lasting appeal in this neighborhood's reputation for elite fashion. 485 Madison Avenue is owned and operated by Jack Resnick & Sons. Its 52 stores are situated on the corner of Madison Avenue and 52nd Street. The expansion of existing tenants in a building is as vital to office landlords as signing new leases with new tenants. They reflect both the financial health of the tenant and their commitment to remaining in the neighborhood and, of course, in the building. For commercial tenants, planning long-term is essential. It is critical that future space requirements are taken into account when negotiating for a lease renewal or searching for a new space. At the moment, a major expansion is happening at 420 Lexington Avenue, which is also known as the Gray Bar Building. Personal injury law practice, Wingate, Russotti, Shapiro, and Halperin increased their office space at the property from 17,500 to 25,000 square feet, acquiring expansion space on the 27th floor. 420 Lexington Avenue previously housed the offices of Celino & Barnes, a personal injury law firm known for their highly visible advertising. That practice shut down after Stephen Barnes unfortunately died in a plane crash. The personal injury law sector is a significant tenant base in New York City. There's a lot of litigation going on apparently, and these practices are in demand. In 2021, Metro Manhattan represented 2 such personal injury firms in office leases, one at 171 Madison Avenue and the other at 271 Madison Avenue. These are what I consider to be noteworthy commercial deals of the last week in New York City. As always, thank you for watching, and please let me know what you think of this segment in the comments below. If you found this content interesting or helpful, I'd be happy if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can always find me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is @MetroManhattan. Until the next time.